Guys, next to that, Bitcoin is seeing this nice pump to the resistance, and next to that, the signals that we are seeing over on Whale Portal that the buying pressure is increasing. Is there also one major warning signal which I want to discuss in today's video? I want everybody to be aware of that. And so yeah, guys, let's dive straight into it. Of course, make sure to smash up that thumbs up button. If you are new, make sure to subscribe down below. That's very much appreciated. And what we can see right here with Bitcoin is that we have this bigger pattern formation. We have this bigger falling wedge formation right here. We broke out to the downside. We move sideways. And right now it looks like Bitcoin is making an attempt to break back into this pattern. If we can break back into this pattern, that would be very bullish in my opinion. And I would even suggest that we could see Bitcoin going to the resistance of the pattern, maybe at 34,000 US dollars. Maybe later in time that level would be a little bit lower, but at least above 30,000 US dollars, with the possibility of Bitcoin breaking above this pattern and reaching the target, which is at the top of the falling wedge formation at roughly 65,000 US dollars. This is, of course, guys, very optimistic. We could also see something like this, just to spark your mind. Break back into this pattern, bounce, we reach the resistance right here. Then during September, because September most of the time is a very bearish month, we get a huge wick right here to the support and then continue in a uptrend. These are all possible scenarios, but in today's video I want to talk about the warning sign that I am seeing. And the warning sign that I'm seeing, guys, is the relative strength index and the MACD over on the daily time frame. Right now we are looking at the daily time frame. What we can see right here is we get a high on the relative strength index, we get a high on the MACD. And so far during this period of Bitcoin going sideways, slightly going up, we are seeing the relative strength index making a very big move to the upside. We are also seeing that in the over in the MACD, which means that we surpassed the previous highs, which we didn't do in the price. That can basically mean two things, and this might be very confusing to you all, but yeah, just listen to what I got to say. The first thing it can mean is that the momentum in the background is really building up, so that there's a lot of bullish momentum boiling up in the background, which means that once we break that resistance, that momentum will be loose and we can see a nice spike in the Bitcoin price. Like something we have seen right here as well, maybe like a really big push in the Bitcoin price, because often there is a divergence going on. We call this a hidden divergence. The momentum indicator is going, we're tracing farther than the price. In the shorter term time frame, if we see that breakout, that can mean, like I said, that we are seeing a nice push in the momentum. But if we don't break that resistance, if we are not seeing that in the shorter term time frame, guys, then it's actually quite bearish, because that means that the momentum indicators are creating space for more bearish momentum, which means that right here we can drop again, lose this uptrend in the momentum, and then just see another move to the downside for Bitcoin, similar as we are seeing with the relative strength index. Of course, it's always possible to then form like a bullish divergence. You know, we form a higher high in the relative strength index, higher high in the MACD, lower low in the price. These are all possibilities. But for now, in the shorter term time frame, it can either mean two things: or it is extremely bullish, or it is extremely bearish. If it is extremely bullish, we want to see that break out of 23,500 very soon, in my honest opinion. If not, and we are coming down right here, let me draw that for you guys. We have kind of a uptrend right here. If we were to come back down to that support and lose that support, then that would be a moment that we are going to see the momentum shifting from bullish back to bearish, and Bitcoin can see most likely a further drop in the Bitcoin price. Guys, this is the warning I wanted to give to all of you, so be careful of that, be aware of that. If you enjoyed that, make sure to smash the like button. If you are new, make sure to subscribe down below, very much appreciated. Wish you all a good day, and I hope to see all of you in the next video.